Impressive. It's a sound from the Tongan volcano going off. God knows what island those young fellas were on, but just had a quick little measurement and play around with this thing. From centre to the outside of the pressure ring, near perfect circle, as you can see. You're looking at about a 610 kilometre diameter, and that's comparison distance stretched from Wellington to Whangarei, just about the entire length of New Zealand across there. And another one that I missed out, but I just went through and redone, was I missed the pressure ring, but I'll just show you that. So there you see the pressure ring very hard in this still image to actually see it, but if you get on the video and play it, you'll see the pressure ring, which is stretching out. It's at 718 kilometres, which puts that just under 1500 k's diameter. It's huge, absolutely huge. But an interesting thing, just going back through old bomb testing, the comparison is quite, makes you bloody wonder. And for those that think that they don't play around, they wouldn't make that sort of weaponry, well, think again, because I say these papers back from 2013, the tsunami bomb tested off New Zealand's coast. So you can have a read. I'll put the links in the bottom of the video. But here's tsunami bombs. I'm not saying this Tongan one is, but this just shows that there's a lot of clowns out there like to go test their wee weaponry. Just hope like how what Tonga's seen was natural, but makes you wonder. And yeah, even over in Australia, I was actually over there at that time. US jets dropped 4 bombs on Great Barrier Reef. There's something on mind about that, but we'll keep that for another thing. And just while I'm going through my images, I've just roughly measured out the path or the distance from, say, Tonga. This is from Tonga's mostly from the volcano island to Tutukaka. There's about 1884 k's, and surprisingly enough, Tutukaka community, there's their boat damage, which you can find on Facebook. Anyway, let's continue. So we'll just come back to this image, just give you a rundown on the. It looks like a petal, it looks like a rose, doesn't it? I'll just give you another rundown when it lets rip. Incredible pulsation. Then you see the monster explosion like that. That's milliseconds. Covering a monstrous distance, as you're seeing from what it is mapped out in distance-wise. So keep that in mind. Now we'll just go over to this. Where are we? YouTube, and just check out this. It's old grainy footage, but nevertheless, that's what they had back then. So here we go.
This is how the burst and shockwave looked from the A3D photo aircraft flying at 20,000 feet directly overhead. The technical photography from this portion has proved to be a particularly valuable source of information. And this is how it looked from another of the technical photography aircraft. At an R5D flying at 10,000 feet, 6.5 miles on a direct line from surface zero.
Replay.
Were from the destroyer Preston. Other observers had different views. This is how the burst and shock wave looked from the A3D photo aircraft flying at 20,000 feet directly overhead.
Looked very similar, didn't it? Very similar. Also found this on YouTube. A bit of a shit video, but interesting.
Or SAR bomber. Its explosion was so massive.
The computer's struggling, but yeah, the explosion was so massive its shockwave travelled around the Earth 3 times. Well, this one wasn't quite as bad, but it was heard here in NZ, it was heard in Australia. She was quite a shocker. But anyway, check the land. So we'll just hop on to Google Earth and show you Tonga. So that's Tonga right there. Then we'll slip over to the actual volcano. So it's actually quite distant from Tonga itself. And there you go, wicked. Absolutely wicked. But interesting thing is when you go through, well, you can see before and after eruptions. It was in here. The land. Where is it? Yeah, so there we go. 7th of January 22. Two islands were connected by volcanic crater. I'm not sure if they got the date right there. But strangely enough, strange that they were photoing this just days prior, because this one's here 15th of January 22, 2 hours before the eruption. Go back up. But what we're seeing on the actual island itself, I cannot see any housing, nothing. I've gone ripping on down there and checked it all out. You can't see any house, shed, nothing at all. So what that is, the photos that, well, the damage, the houses, all that is probably downwind, down in Tonga. Which it is, because take that point right there. So that's that, and we go back over to here. And there it goes there. So 14th of January, all good. 16th of January, day after the volcano. And it's ashed. Absolutely annihilated. We see buildings, all the trees covered. Suburb and ashed. Actually, what date is that? 29th of December. But strangely enough, one place right there appears different. It's the only thing I can actually spot different in that map. But anyway, absolutely covered in ash. Airport. Yeah. But who knows? You can go onto this page, Smithsonian Institution, I got a gallery so you can find videos, flick through a lot of this, about 17 videos on here. You can go through, see explosions happening, blah, 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 but nothing seems to be the ferocity, the absolute punch that the Tongan one had. The communications will be a bit buggered up for a while. As you see here on there's a Deccan Herald undersea cable fault could cut off Tonga from the rest of the world for weeks. And from the video on this page, this is the communications, the submarine cables. Let's give you a brief run on that. So all it takes is good earthquake to shake, rattle and roll, and bingo. The delicate lines are severed.
Check all of the